Get a natural energy boost with these simple posture exercises, inspired by dancer and choreographer Misty Copeland. Good posture can increase energy levels by up to 20% by reducing fatigue and strain. Misty Copeland, a renowned dancer, swears by posture exercises to boost energy and confidence. Engaging your core is key to improving posture and can be done in just a few minutes a day. Simple exercises like shoulder rolls and chest opens can help correct slouching and improve alignment. Regular posture exercises can also improve breathing, reducing stress and anxiety naturally. By incorporating these exercises into your daily routine, you can experience a noticeable energy boost within weeks. Rediscover forgotten gems, like the Sumerian Game and OXO, early analog computer games that paved the way for modern gaming. The Sumerian Game, created in 1968, is considered one of the first computer games ever made. OXO, a digital version of Noughts and Crosses, was first played on a computer in 1952. The first computer game, Tic-Tac-Toe, was developed in 1951 by British computer scientist Alexander S. Douglas. Space War, developed in 1962, was the first digital computer game to be played on multiple computers. These early analog computer games were often created by scientists and engineers as proof of concepts. They paved the way for modern gaming, influencing iconic game designers like Atari's Nolan Bushnell. Uncover the truth behind the catastrophic explosion of Reactor 4 and how it released 400 times more radioactive material than the Hiroshima bomb. On the 26th of April 1986, Reactor 4 at Chernobyl nuclear power plant exploded, releasing catastrophic radioactive fallout. The disaster was 400 times more radioactive than the Hiroshima atomic bomb, contaminating a vast area. A routine safety test, combined with operator error, triggered the devastating power surge that destroyed Reactor 4. The RBMK reactor design, used at Chernobyl, had a fatal flaw. It could accelerate, rather than slow down, in emergency situations. The Soviet Union's culture of secrecy and intimidation silenced warnings from scientists and engineers, contributing to the tragedy. Examine how the conflict in Ukraine has strained arms control agreements, including the Minsk Agreement, and what this means for European security and global stability. The Ukraine conflict has eroded trust in arms control agreements, threatening European security and global stability. The 2015 Minsk Agreement aimed to end the conflict, but its provisions remain largely unimplemented. Russia's actions in Ukraine have led to the suspension of the Conventional Armed Forces in Europe Treaty. The conflict has seen the introduction of advanced weapons, including Russia's Iskander-M missile system. The breakdown in arms control has increased the risk of accidental escalation between Russia and NATO. A revival of arms control efforts is crucial to preventing a new Cold War in Europe. Learn about the Ticuna people, one of the largest indigenous groups in the Amazon rainforest, who have lived there for over 2,000 years and have a rich cultural heritage. The Ticuna people are one of the largest indigenous groups in the Amazon rainforest, with over 40,000 members. They have lived in the Amazon for over 2,000 years, with a rich cultural heritage and traditional way of life. The Ticuna are skilled hunters and gatherers, using over 400 plant species for food, medicine, and other purposes. Their traditional territory spans across Brazil, Colombia, and Peru, covering over 40 million acres of rainforest. The Ticuna have a unique linguistic heritage, with their own language and over 90 dialects spoken across their territory. Learn about Pepsi's partnerships with popular gaming platforms like the NFL, NBA 2K League, and Activision Blizzard's Overwatch League. Pepsi partners with top gaming platforms to reach a massive 2.5 billion gamers worldwide. The company sponsors the NFL's esports initiative, the Madden NFL Club Championship Series. Pepsi is an official sponsor of the NBA 2K League, supporting competitive gaming tournaments. The brand also partners with Activision Blizzard's Overwatch League, fueling gamers' competitive spirit. Through these partnerships, Pepsi targets 1-8-3-4-year-olds, a key demographic in the gaming community. By investing in gaming, Pepsi aims to stay relevant with younger audiences and drive brand engagement. Discover how LeBron James wears the same pair of socks for every playoff game, a superstition that's been with him since his early days in the NBA. LeBron James has worn the same lucky socks for every playoff game since 2011. This superstition started during his time with the Miami Heat, where he won 2 NBA championships. The socks are a specific brand and style, which LeBron has worn throughout his playoff career. LeBron has credited his lucky socks for his success, saying they bring him confidence and calmness. Despite changing teams and jerseys, LeBron's socks have remained a constant in his playoff routine. LeBron's lucky socks have become an iconic part of his NBA legacy, symbolizing his dedication to superstition and success. Find out how scientists use a technique called quantum entanglement to reduce errors in atomic clocks, and learn how this innovation could revolutionize timekeeping. Atomic clocks are so accurate they'd lose only 1 second over 100 million years. Quantum entanglement is a phenomenon where particles become connected, affecting each other instantly. Scientists use entangled atoms to synchronize clock frequencies, reducing errors by 50%. This technique allows atomic clocks to achieve an accuracy of 1 second per billion years. Entanglement-based atomic clocks could revolutionize timekeeping in fields like navigation and finance. The innovation has the potential to enable more precise GPS tracking and secure financial transactions. Play a game of Crown Jewel Match and test your knowledge of the royal jewels, from the imperial state crown to the coronation ring. The Crown Jewel Games test your knowledge of the British royal family's most prized possessions. The imperial state crown, set with over 3,000 precious stones, is one of the most valuable. The coronation ring, worn by British monarchs, symbolizes their spiritual marriage to the nation. The sovereign's scepter, adorned with the Cullinan I diamond, represents royal authority. The crown jewels are kept in the Tower of London's Jewel House, a secure vault. Over 3,000 people visit the Tower of London daily to see the crown jewels on display. Learn about the lesser-known works of Leonardo da Vinci, including The Virgin of the Rocks and The Last Supper, which were lost or damaged over time. Leonardo da Vinci created over 20 known paintings, but many more were lost or destroyed over time. The original, The Virgin of the Rocks, was sold to a French king and is now lost, with only copies remaining. Da Vinci's The Last Supper began to deteriorate just a few decades after its completion due to experimental techniques. One of Da Vinci's lost works, Leda and the Swan, was described by contemporaries as his most erotic painting. The Battle of Anghiari, a mural by Da Vinci, was destroyed during a palace renovation in the 16th century.